This one hits close to home for anybody who's ever been loyal to a place since before they needed reading glasses. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate. There's a longtime convenience store owner in Avoca, decades in the same spot, who's now facing eviction.
Now, I've been there many times when I used to live in Avoca, and since then, because they're nice people, and they also have an awesome beer store attached to the convenience, too. So maybe that's why I'm there.
And they are now facing the boot, not because the place is falling apart.
Not because customers stopped coming, but because corporate decided, yeah, we're going to need you to leave.
After decades.
Yeah, this guy built the business, invested his own money, ran it as a family-friendly place, which, let's be honest, is already a miracle for a convenience store.
That alone deserves an award. But now corporate's like, well, technically, according to subsection 14B, paragraph 3.
A franchise dispute. That's really what this is. Lease renewals, rules, delays. Translation, corporate lawyers versus one local guy who actually knows his customers' names. And here's how you know who I'm siding with, Kate. The guy literally covered up the store sign so he wouldn't get hit with trademark issues. I like that.
So customers still know it's him?
Yeah, of course they do. They don't pull in because of branding. They pull in because the coffee tastes the same every morning. The bathroom hasn't offered a surprise since 2009, I should say. The cashier doesn't ask how you're doing because they know you're tired. You're just trying to get to work. So it's good morning and then gone.
And now he might lose the business.
Yeah, there's a hearing coming up. But still, this is why people get angry when local places disappear. It's not nostalgia, it's trust. We trust the places that didn't vanish the second a spreadsheet twitched a little.
I hope he wins. You shouldn't lose it because someone in a corporate office found a technicality.
Yeah, I mean, you know what drives me nuts about this? Corporate never understands that some places aren't locations, they're landmarks.
That store didn't survive decades because of one simple logo.
No, it survived because one guy showed up every day, paid his people, fixed what broke, and didn't treat customers like a QR code with legs. You shouldn't get to swoop in after 30 years, flip through a contract, and pretend that sweat equity doesn't count. Because to the people who stop there every morning, it's not just a franchise. It's a part of the routine. And when you mess with a grown man's routine in the morning, you're not doing business. You're starting a war. Time to have a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and it is time to pick up the phone and call somebody and play with them. Here's the thing. We all pay for insurance. Well, I'm assuming we all do. I hope that you are. And insurance doesn't cover everything. We have a deductible. But I'm going to call my insurance agent, and I'm going to claim to really not understand the deductible at all. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Insurance, this is Wayne.
Oh, yeah. Wayne, hi. My name's Rick. I have a policy with you guys, and I wanted to...
Hey, Rick.
Hey, yeah. Like, real quick, I got a question. So what happened was my wife put a ding in the side of our Honda Accord.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to file a claim or anything. I just want to make sure that if we get it repaired, that comes out of my deductible so that we don't have to pay anything.
Wait, you want it out of your deductible?
Yeah, I want you to take it out of the deductible so that way we don't pay for it. So I don't know if I'd have them call you or the auto shop, or do we just pay it and then you send us a check? How does that work?
It doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure how you want it to be removed from your deductible.
The money that you set aside for our deductible out of our payments, like take it out of that and pay the bill with that. That's the deductible money.
It's not a savings account. The deductible, you have to pay it. It doesn't get reduced.
Well,
from it.
okay. Look, I don't follow what you're saying. So the deductible is the money you set aside for the little things like this. Then we go ahead and get it fixed, and you get paid, right? You pay for it, right?
No, we don't set aside any money for you.
So where's my deductible going?
Your deductible comes out of your own pocket. You have to pay that first.
Right, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I just don't understand. I have to pay my own deductible? I thought I was doing that with my payments. Where's my deductible money going? You deduct it from the payment into the accounts for things like this, right?
No, your payment pays for the insurance for things bigger than your deductible. Doesn't save you money.
Right, so the deductible pays for the little things, so my insurance doesn't have to kick in. That's why you deduct it out of my payment.
We don't take it out of your payment. That's the money you pay us to keep your payment low.
I'm paying you every month?
Yeah, but that's not for your deductible. That's for the big stuff, not the little things.
Who pays the deductible?
You do.
No, I'm paying for my insurance.
No, you are paying for your insurance for things bigger than your deductible. It's not a savings account. We don't save you.
So where's the money from my deductible coming from?
From your pocket.
Wait. So I'm going to pay you my deductible so that the money I already paid you, you get to keep?
Correct.
That doesn't sound like crazy talk to you?
Not at all.
Well, so wait a minute. So why am I paying a deductible if I'm already paying for insurance? I don't get it.
Because it's not meant for small stuff. A deductible is meant for you to cover the things under $500 out of your own pocket first.
Then why would I give you the money if I'm covering it myself? I mean, this is such a scam. I mean, I feel like I'm stuck inside a kind of like a crazy prank call or something.
You what?
I said I feel like I'm stuck in a prank call right now.
Honestly, it sounds like a prank call to me.
Well, it is. I don't know what to tell you, except you're on a Prospector prank call right now. Wayne. Yeah, man, you're on Rock 107. Come on now, it does make a little sense, right?
I mean, it did, but no.
Is there an exact time during the day when you feel like your energy levels just crater? You know, other than when you realize someone needs you to do the dishes or something. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate. According to a new report, the average American hits their daily energy low at 2:06 p.m. So that's being called peak slump time.
Don't be like the average American when you feel yourself starting to nod off. Try anything from today's list of the top 5 quick, easy ways to jolt yourself awake at 2:06 p.m. Here we go. Number 5, tell your teenager that Travis and Taylor broke up and let her piercing screams shake you to your core.
Top 5 quick, easy ways to jolt yourself awake at 2:06 p.m. Number 4, take a loan out to afford a medium latte at Starbucks.
Number 3, get up and take a walk to the refrigerator and grab a Red Bull. This tip sponsored by Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings.
Top 5 quick, easy ways to jolt yourself awake at 2:06 p.m. Number 2, hydrate. Plus, it's an excuse to go to the water cooler and talk about debt and accounting.
The number 1 quick, easy way to jolt yourself awake at 2:06 p.m., pound some Coke. Unless you can't find your dealer, then drink a soda with caffeine. There you have it.
There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A couple in Virginia just had their dream wedding 7 decades after they tied the knot. Francis and Harold Pugh are 90 and 91. They eloped in their 20s and finally got their real wedding for their 70th anniversary. They walked down the aisle, exchanged rings, and said their I do's, all things they never got to do. Their advice to people is pick the right person. 70 years is a long time to spend with anyone else.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, that poor woman. The truth is, he's the sweetest guy. Most of the time. But when he starts rambling, yeah, you have no idea. It's actually far worse than you can imagine. Here's a little taste of my world. It's time for Prospector's Picky Pet Peeves on Rock 107.
I hate when employees of a store or retail establishment put their needs above the customer's needs. Now, I'm not saying the customer's always right. Far from it. Oftentimes, the customer's a yam bag. But when I see a worker of a grocery store or a gym or something like that park right next to the door, get out of their car, and then walk in and start to work, my blood boils. When I worked retail, we were told to park as far away as you could or even behind the building so customers could park closer. You know, customers, the entire reason you have a job.
Nobody cares.
I don't like seeing gig economy workers, you know, Door Dashers and Uber Eaters, park in handicap spots, then get out of the car and jog or even sprint to the door, grab what they need, and then run back to the car. I know you're in a hurry, and I appreciate your dedication to getting the food to a customer fast, but you're obviously not handicapped if you're acting like Usain Bolt. So park at a regular spot and let the folks who truly need the handicapped spot park there.
Really?
And one more thing about shopping and the like. If I ask you a question and you respond with, I don't know, and then you stop talking, I want to murder you. You should know. But I get that some questions can come out of left field, or maybe so in the weeds that you don't know, or maybe you work at a store with thousands of items, and who could possibly expect you to know everything about all of them? But I don't know is infuriating and insufficient. What should be said is, I don't know, but let me find out for you. Then go and get the answer or get someone who can get it. That goes a long way for me. When you tell me I don't know, that tells me all I need to know about shopping there.
Seriously? You think that was bad? Try living with him. Love you, honey. Mean it.
He's quirky and cranky, and that makes for a lot of awkward interactions.
What a jerk.
Help Prospector learn from his mistakes. It's time for Am I a Jerk? On Rock 107.
All right, here's the situation. I'm in line at the deli, and I get a number, because you have the little red thing with the numbers. You grab a number, right? I grab number 3, Kate.
Mm-hmm, which feels like a good spot.
Yeah, especially since they're on number 2 right now. They call 3, and another guy starts talking. Hey, I'm next. I'm like, what? I start talking to the order, and the lady's like, well, hang on. What number do you have, sir? Well, I don't have a number. And I'm like, no number, no turn, and I plow ahead with my order. Does that make me a jerk? What do you think, Kate?
I'm saying yes. The Prospector sass needs to pump the brakes a little bit sometimes.
Slow down on the sass. All right. How about social media and the world among us? What are people saying?
Eric from your Facebook said, I side with numbers. Life is chaos, and number is law.
Yes! Thank you, Eric. That's a smart man there. On to the rock lines here. We're hitting it up. Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
Absolutely not.
Not a jerk, right?
Nope.
Rock 107.
Not a jerk.
You're okay with that move then?
Oh, absolutely.
Would you have given your number to the guy?
No, not at all.
Rough. Thomas from our TikTok said, not a jerk. That's why the numbers are there. When it gets busy at the deli, there needs to be some sort of order, or people will just yell out orders thinking that they're next. Take a seat, buddy. Grab a ticket.
All right. I like that one. I think I'm feeling better about this so far.
Tyler from your Instagram said, you might be a tiny jerk, but only if you smiled while saying it.
I'm probably a
I was
tiny
going to
jerk.
say, you definitely did.
On to the rock lines here. Rock 107. Am I a jerk?
Prospector.
Yo.
Sometimes you're like a 5-year-old.
Okay, but am I a jerk? That's the question.
This time, I'd say yes.
Got one from 105.9 territory in the Poconos on the open mic on Rock 107's mobile app.
Dan from Stroudsburg. I have a 4-year-old daughter. She watches Frosty the Snowman all the time, and she keeps repeating, no money, no ticket. And I agree. No number, no turkey.
As often, Frosty giving the great life advice. Am I a jerk here on Rock 107? Number at the deli is number 3. I start to order. Guy says, oh, it's my turn. But he didn't have a number, so I say no turn, or no number, no turn. Does that make me a jerk?
Ashley from your Facebook said, if I saw someone cut in line with no number, I'd clap. Numbers are sacred. Not 100% sure what she means by I'd clap, so now I'm nervous.
Does she mean I clap back?
I guess.
I don't know. You kids today with your language, what do I know? Texted in on the rock lines from Steve. I used to work at a deli. We didn't put the numbers out there for no reason, so even though I usually think you are a jerk, not today, Prospector.
Lori from your Facebook said, not a jerk. Everyone knows they have to grab a number at the deli.
All right, on to the rock lines here. Rock 107. Am I a jerk?
I would actually call you a jerk. I mean, the guy is obviously a jerk.
All right, so I feel a little bit better about this. I feel like maybe I'm not such a jerk.
Okay.
All right, what are we getting?
Ryan from your Facebook said, honestly, you are a little jerk, but only a little.
I'll take a little jerk. I'm torn on this one. Texted into the rock lines at Rock 107, but I'm going to say not a jerk. This is leaning in my favor here, Kate.
And I don't like it. Brian from our TikTok said, absolutely not a jerk. We encounter people all the time that do have a ticket number when it is called, but they are daydreaming, talking, or wandering off and start complaining that their number wasn't called. Yeah, see, that's a different situation, though.
Some guy is like, oh, I'm going to get my number. And like, I'm going to run to the other side of the store and get a 6-pack and come back. Yeah, you know what? You're definitely a jerk in that case, pal. In the question today of am I a jerk for getting in line at the deli, getting a number as is required, and then when that number gets called, trying to order. But when a guy says, hey, I'm next, but he didn't have a number, then I say, no number, no turn. Well, according to you, Northeast PA, overwhelmingly, and I feel pretty good about this, I am not a jerk.
Number 1.
Canadians are known for their politeness, but not always. Get them on ice, and they're ready to fight. A 72-year-old guy in rural Canada is facing charges after allegedly attacking someone on a frozen lake last week. They were both ice fishing on a lake halfway between Toronto and Ottawa. Cops showed up after the person he attacked called it in. Michael Armstrong told cops he attacked the other fisherman because he thought he was fishing too close to him. It's not clear if he thought it would affect how many fish he caught or if Mike just likes his space. He's due in court next month to answer for assault charges.
Nominee number 2.
Some people text too much. Some people call their ex too much. And then there's this guy who apparently decided 911 was more of a suggestion rather than a rule. Police in Colorado say a man named James Taylor was arrested after calling the emergency line more than 150 times in 1 week. Authorities say the calls were not related to actual emergencies and continued despite warnings from dispatchers. According to police, the repeated calls disrupted normal operations and tied up emergency resources that are meant to respond to urgent situations. Officers eventually located Taylor and took him into custody. Investigators say the misuse of emergency lines can delay help for people who truly need it. Police did not release details about what Taylor discussed during the calls, only that the volume and frequency crossed the line into criminal behavior.
And the winner is
the guy who called 911 more than 150 times in a week. Don't you know you're wasting their time and making it harder for them to service people who might actually need it? You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.